The following is a conversation with Rango, an English learner who has bankrupted 3 English schools. Will share his learning stories with us. This is Avril podcast. If you like this video, you can hit the like button and subscribe me. Okay. Thank you. Please allow me to introduce Rango, an English learner who loves reading, sports, and very interested in AI technology, corporate management, investments, and SpaceX. And today, he will share with us about his English learning journey. So, I will start it with Mr. Rango. Why do you keep learning English?
Yeah, this is a good question. I think English is very, very important personally for me. Yeah. About 10 years ago, I was in university. Yeah, I love the reading, and I read a lot of materials about my subject. Yeah, my major was in psychology. Yeah. I learned a lot of things in psychology, and I want to study more about technology and economics. Yeah. And I read a few books. Accidentally, I found all of the books were originally written in English. Yeah. So I was wondering I could learn more. Yeah. About things. Yeah. I think there are maybe more things in English I could study. Yeah. So that's very simple. I just want to learn more things, and I think that I thought that there are a lot of things in English, and I couldn't get it. I could only get the poorly translated Chinese version. I was not satisfied. Yeah.
Wow.
Now that's the reason I wanted to start study English hard. Yeah. And then I went to work. I worked in IT industry, and I found that all the programming are written in English. Yeah. So I must learn it. Yeah. I think it's necessary. Even a lot of people they do IT job. They don't really study English too much. Yeah. I think it's fundamental. Yeah. It's the infrastructure for me. Yeah. So I put a lot of effort in English learning.
Wow. So you mentioned that you found many books are in English and you want to learn. So therefore, you want to learn English, and you also found the IT language is also in English. So
yes.
How many English books have you read since you're graduated until now? Have you ever counted?
No. Yeah. You mentioned about English books. I think all the English books, yeah, in public school, middle school, and high school, and universities, yeah, all the textbooks, the sucks, yeah, they made me suffer. They made me suffering, yeah, and but after that, I didn't count, but now I most likely I would prefer to read English books. Yeah, maybe one book a week now. Yeah.
Wow.
Nowadays.
Oh, one book a week.
Yeah.
Wow. How much you have spent? How much you have spent on English learning?
How much? I guess it should be more than 200,000 RMB totally. Yeah. In the past 7 years. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, 7 years. Right? Yeah.
Where did you get so much money? Huh? You feel regret for the cost?
So yeah, I worked in IT industry. Yeah, I didn't spend money on didn't spend much money on food and clothes. Yeah, and I didn't go outside hanging with friends, not too much. Yeah. I actually don't enjoy social life with people. Yeah, eating dinner together, talk nonsense. Yeah, I don't enjoy that. Yeah. So I almost spend all of my earnings. Yeah, yeah, all of my income. Yeah, into English study. Yeah. In the past. At the beginning, I didn't have the money to pay for the English school. Yeah, the training service. I I did take the loan from the banks. Yeah, I guess it's 3 times or something. Something. Yeah.
Wow. Oh, so what makes you determine that you must learn it well and you just even lend so much money from the bank?
You know, the first time is hard. Yeah, the first time I was working on the street. Yeah, the Binhai. Yeah, the street, big street. Yeah, there was a Tencent building. Yeah, was under construction at that time. And there's the Weibo English training school nearby, and there was the marketers. Yeah, they drag you into the training school, and they asked me, "Would you like to consider our English training?" Yeah, yeah. I said yes. Why not? Roll me in. Yeah, yeah. I'd like to learn English. Yeah. How much? Yeah, it was 50,000. Yeah, totally. Yeah, more than 50,000. Yeah. So the first thing I asked the consultant, yeah, the sales person is that they have a chart, beautiful chart, the English levels, level 1, level 2, level 3. The first level is beginner, and the last level is advanced business English. 7 levels in Weibo. And I was excited. I asked the salesperson, and how long I could get the last level? Yeah, how long would it take me to reach the last level? Because I want to reach at the top. Yeah, in a short time. Yeah, as short as I can. So, but yeah, after I took the loan from the bank, I signed the contract. Yeah, in the office, I felt it's kind of a huge investment. Yeah, I barely made 5,000 a month, and that's 50,000 totally. I actually did
10 times more.
yeah, 10 times. Actually, I need some kind of I need to eat, right? And I have rental to pay, something like that. Yeah, actually, I need 2 years to finish all the payment. Yeah, and I regret it. Yeah, after a whole night without sleeping. Yeah, and I called back the next day, and the salesperson and they told me, yeah, you could consider it slowly. Don't worry. Okay, come next week we can talk. Then I went to this place next week. We had conversation again. They're very good at selling stuff. Yeah. I was convinced again. I need to study English. Then I stayed. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, how interesting. So was this the first one? The first place you studied your English learning journey?
Yeah, it's the first place, but not the last place. Yeah. Then 2 years later, I went to Wall Street English. Yeah, yeah. And 2 years later, I moved on. Yeah, I chose another online English training service provider named Acadso. Yeah, Acadso. Yeah. And now the 3 companies all disappeared. They went bankrupt. Yeah.
Oh, I see. So can you share us more about your learning journey of the 3 schools?
Actually, at the beginning, it was fun. Yeah, I learned a lot of new things. Yeah, in the English training school, most of the time I talk with the computer. Yeah, they have software. Yeah, to train us. Yeah, we must finish the software courses. Yeah, then move to talk with the real teacher. Yeah, foreign trainers. Yeah, and it was very fast. I think I felt it was boring. Yeah, to talk with computer. Yeah. But because I was kind of highly motivated. Yeah, I want to reach at the top. Yeah, to be a good English speaker. Then even it was extremely boring. I think I'm also very boring. Yeah, there's a saying that the situation is tough, and I'm even tougher. So I finished all the computer software courses carefully and repeated again and again, and finished most of the courses and. In Weibo, yeah, most of them. And after 2 years of training, I felt that I couldn't gain much progress anymore. Yeah, just after I finished all of the payments, yeah, I felt I have some new free money. Yeah, I need to spend. Yeah,
You can get new note now.
Yeah, yeah, and maybe I was considering to find a new supplier. Yeah, for English training service. Yeah. So I asked my friends, yeah, one of my colleagues, yeah, colleagues, they recommended me to Wall Street English, yeah, and I moved, yeah. Wall Street English was even more expensive, yeah, but the environment was luxury, yeah. It's a top, yeah.
Yeah, coffee, your games.
Yeah. And their culture is totally different. Actually, I moved from different training center to center. I moved a lot in Weibo and also in Worked. I found that very interesting. Their training styles totally different here, and their methods different, and I think their principles are different. Their values, yeah.
Okay.
How they say English training, yeah, totally different. And even different centers under same brand, they have different culture because they have different students, yeah, come from nearby communities, yeah. In Weibo English Training Center school, one very interesting thing is that when everyone finished their level, we must give a presentation, yeah, to the evaluators. Then we could pass the level and move on. But in Wall Street English, we don't have that. But another the good side of Wall Street English is that in Wall Street English, we were encouraged to talk with each other all the time in the classroom. But in Weibo, it's more traditional public school style. Yeah, we kind of we have more Chinese teacher, local teacher, yeah, to teach us English. Yeah, have local classes with local teacher. Yeah, teach us grammar and vocabularies. Yeah, pronunciation vocabularies. Maybe it was just because my English was too poor. I didn't speak much. Yeah. And when I was in Wall Street English, I speak more with students. Yeah. And Wall Street English, the students paid more, and the environment was oh my god, it's amazing. Yeah. People come and have nice conversation. We actually made a lot of friends there, yeah, and we have our special kind of private activities. Yeah, we even hosted English storytelling club, and we gather people together and share stories in English. Yeah, it's like the reading club. We share stories and we ask questions here to practice English. Yeah, very
I
wonderful
think
experience.
the money, even though it's very expensive, but seems very valuable, huh? Deserve it, huh?
It's but actually there are also cheap English training services here. After Wall Street English, I went to another English training school named Akaso, yeah, the online English training school, yeah. We had the English trainers from Philippines, and I think they are excellent. Yeah, I like them. Yeah, their service are very affordable. Yeah, their services. Yeah, it's like 30 RMB for 1 hour. Yeah,
For 1 hour.
Yeah. It's 25 minutes. They run the classes in 25 minutes. Yeah, every class 25 minutes and 16 RMB. It's very affordable. Yeah, and I recommended a lot. Yeah. I recommended it to a lot of friends and relatives. Yeah, and it was good. Yeah, but yeah, but their materials, yeah, are kind of, I don't know how to say that. They are very good for children, but not for advanced training. Yeah, or you have some business training. It does not work very well for me. Yeah. So at the end of finally, I end up bring my own materials, yeah, to discuss with the teacher, because I didn't know the content, yeah, in the courses. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. So they all disappeared now. What do you think are the reason?
The reason, right? Yeah, I think the environment is not the same as before. Yeah. I love words. Actually, I love those schools. Yeah. Especially Wall Street English training school. I read the biography from their founder. Yeah. Who was an Italian guy. Yeah. This guy. Yeah. When he was young, he could not speak English very well, and I went to England. He went to England and found another world. It's kind of like a village boy. Yeah, went to a big cities, and he realized that English training is critical. Yeah, even for European people at that time. Yeah, a lot of years ago. Yeah, and then he ran the Wall Street English training school all over the world, and 20 years ago, he went to Shanghai and found out that the economy was booming, yeah, in China, in mainland China, and there's plenty of opportunities, yeah, for people they want the young people, they want to study English, yeah. They want to be international, they want to do business with foreigners, yeah, and they want to be rich, and they are highly motivated, and they have the money, yeah. So they moved the business into mainland and did very well for 20 years. But COVID-19, yeah, COVID-19 came, and their offline business was killed directly. Yeah. Yeah. It's too hard for them to run offline business. Yeah. The school, the offline schools, yeah, they rent expensive, yeah, business rooms, to offices, offices to run their business. And when the COVID-19 came and nobody went to their learning center, so there's no income for them, but they have passive outcome, passive expense, because they need to pay the rental, and most of our tuition fee, went to the rental, I guess. So that's why they could not continue, And then later, Akadesek, it's a different story. That's because they were banned, from running their business with foreigners, They were not allowed to hire foreigners, to provide the English training service to Chinese kids, children, Then they could not continue their service anymore,
Well, so that's very interesting. And what about your English study in high school?
My English was extremely poor. Actually, I started learning about English, from middle school, not primary school. I guess a lot of city children, they started learning English from middle primary school, right? Even from kindergartens, right? Especially nowadays, But at that time, we are in a poor province, and we don't have English training, English teachers, quality English teachers. I started learning ABCD from middle school, and my English was so poor. I love mathematics, and I love science. I don't enjoy language, learning language. My Mandarin was poor. My English was poor.
Mandarin is poor.
I don't enjoy reciting things. It kills me. To recite things.
It's not easy.
I enjoy thinking about the logics. But not reciting. Not put things into my memory. I'm not good at this. And in high school, my English was too bad, and I didn't enjoy English classes so much that my English teacher also hated me. And she once we were have kind of morning reciting English materials, and I was playing with my classmates, and we were doing some kind of Buddhism thing there, meditation, something, Everyone else is reading English books loudly, and we were doing meditation, and our English teacher was kind of furious, and kicked us out of the classroom, and later told the headmaster, told our head of the class, that if I was still in the school, she would not come next year to teach English classes. And I was
later.
And the vice president of the school, invited us to his office, and we talked about this. And we told the vice president that if the English teacher was in the school, I would not come to the school next year. Then next year I left the school. Next year I left the school. I went I made an idea to go outside and make money. I didn't want to study anymore. Yeah, it was enough for me. Yeah.
Some guts. Oh, that's interesting. So, how did you learn your English later? Is that a motivation for you to learn English better?
Later, I found that actually making money was even harder than studying. Yeah. Then I come back to my hometown and find another school. Yeah, and passed the Gaokao, went to university. Yeah. In the university. In the university, things are the same. Yeah.
You are a brave boy.
Yeah.
Wow, you got some guts, huh? That's all
Yeah.
what I can say. Very special.
Yeah.
Mm.
I always wanted to go far away to see different places. Yeah. To learn different things. Yeah. Have different experiences. Yeah. So I choose the school far away. The farthest school from my hometown. Yeah. To study. Yeah.
Why do you always want to leave your hometown?
It's like people. Some people, I think, they enjoy exploring. Yeah. And some people that are just kind of these people, they want to explore new things, yeah, new world, yeah. They get bored soon in the old environment, yeah. They want to see different things, yeah. I think I'm that kind of person, yeah. It's like the Vikings, the Vikings and
Like
the
Will the explorer.
yeah, and
It's cool.
yeah.
You just mentioned that you got kicked out by your English teacher. So during your English learning, who do you think did the biggest impact on your English learning? Who else did so and why?
Who else, right? I think there's another teacher, yeah, university English, yeah, my course consultant, yeah, named Alice, yeah. She was great, yeah. She was a great salesperson, yeah. And she was the top sales, yeah. I was not in. Actually, my English learning course is kind of stated. I was determined to study English well, so that's no issue for me. But Alice showed me that how important reading is, yeah, and studying is, yeah. She, we had a conversation, yeah, and she gifted me a book, yeah. That's a very strange thing, yeah. A person kind of the first person gifted me a book, yeah. No, I think there are other salesperson they should learn, yeah. This strategy, it works very well, yeah. And she loved reading, and she studied very hard, and she became the top, yeah. When she was very young. So I kind of found a mentor, yeah, and I found she inspired me, yeah. So I thought that I could learn her strategy, yeah, to guide my life, yeah, yeah. So I changed the course of my life, and I committed more time, yeah, on reading, yeah. Because she showed that yeah, there's a lot of benefits, yeah. It's very profitable, yeah, to read a lot of books, yeah.
Wow. So what was the book about? What's the name of the book? Do you still remember?
I forgot. It's from, I guess it's from Mimo or somebody, yeah. It's kind of chicken soup, yeah. self-development, yeah, chicken soup, chicken soup also to motivate you, to keep you motivated every day, yeah. So at that time, I was reading one article every day morning, yeah, to keep me motivated, yeah. Yeah, if I didn't read a chicken soup, that kind of chicken soup for 1 or 2 weeks, I will be kind of depressed. Yeah, I will feel depressed. Yeah, so it was great. Yeah.
So Alice herself showed you an example of keep learning will make you have a good performance for yourself and
Yeah.
better self-development, right?
Yeah. Actually,
good.
You are absolutely right that keep learning and reading will improve your our work performance. And I think she showed perfect example. She became the top sales because she was not when she had conversation with people. Yeah, she did not talk about English training. Yeah, she spent most of the time talking about how about self development. Yeah, how to survive in the long term or of our life, of our career, how to succeed in our career. Yeah, and how to manage the family relationships and some kind of travel relationship, a lot of things. Yeah, family issue, business issue, self doubt or something. Yeah, not related with English training, but finally she eventually she will yeah, give you the pill. Yeah, you study English. Yeah, since we are getting better. But the conversation was great. Yeah. I think it's because she read many books. Yeah, and she knows so many things. Yeah, very well. So many. She could discuss different topics very well. No matter her clients, her guests were older, even older than her, or even more experienced and senior than her. She could manage a good conversation and provide solid advice to them and help them to solve their issues in their life and business. Yeah. So that's why a lot of people, a lot of clients, yeah, come far away, even from other cities. Yeah, they fly to Shenzhen and sign a contract with her. Yeah, and go back.
A great sales. Yeah, that's
yeah,
what the
sales, yeah.
what makes her a great sales, because she's a good listener and she can really help people to solve their problems.
She was too knowledgeable. Yeah.
Yeah, very knowledgeable and very competent to the others. Yeah.
I think that's the way which made me, yeah, to think that what's important in my life. Yeah, I think that no matter what happened, yeah, I may change my work, I may move from place to place, and maybe now meet different people, yeah, do different businesses. But one thing very important and critical is that I must read, yeah, and I must read a lot, yeah. I think that's the only way for me, yeah. Only way works well for me, yeah.
So, what are the benefits? What are the benefits of reading to you? Reading in English.
The benefits, it's not very obvious, right? You know, when we work every day, yeah, we read books, yeah. If you are in the office and you read books, your boss will fire you. Yeah,
But I
also,
think
yeah.
I like it.
Yeah,
Depends.
depends, right? Depends, yeah. But mm, uh, in my career, yeah, after a lot of reading, I could kind of gain a broad knowledge of in my industry and different skills. I could find the solution, yeah, faster than others, yeah. And not because I remember all the things I read, yeah, because I have some clue, yeah, not very obvious, but yeah, I know where to find the answers, yeah, how to find the answers, yeah. Then it helped me to uh, work less and deliver more, yeah. I think which is great, yeah.
It's
That's
really not
one thing,
easy because
yeah. Another thing is that it gives me hope to find new opportunities, yeah. It's like that if yeah, you know, we work every day, yeah, with our kind of skills, kind of I you know I often get bored with my work, yeah. And when I get bored, I felt I was trapped, yeah, in my situation, yeah. You know, my I couldn't, you know, everybody want to make more money and to be promoted fast in the company, but it does not happen often yet because you know the in your company, if the people that don't move, yeah, new people don't have opportunity, much opportunity, right? No matter how excellent you are, or no matter how excellent you think you are, yeah. And then reading gives me the kind of the view about the outside world, about different industries, and the give me different perspectives, yeah, about my work and the world, the environment around me, yeah, help me to find new opportunities, yeah. And there's always new opportunities and new paths in front of us. We could choose and move on, and which may, yeah, help us to make a fortune. Yeah, who knows, right?
yeah. So you love reading and you read a lot. Can you give us some advice that how do we choose what to read and how to read? How to read the say.
I think that you know I always think the system is very complicated. Yeah, just get the point you feel comfortable and move in. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, how hard the material is or how easy it is for you. Once you feel interested in on some topics, yeah, you just find the books and read it. Yeah, and it doesn't matter it's related with your work or not. Yeah. And one thing important for me is that I most of the time I read non-fictions, yeah, because I love science, yeah, simply because I love science. But I also know people that they enjoy reading fiction, yeah, novels. They also find ways in the book to help them to manage their business, yeah. No, one person I meet, yeah, in Toastmasters, yeah, he he reads a lot of novels, yeah. He just kept reading, and I found clues in the novels how to talk with his clients, yeah. He talks with his clients very smartly, choose the words very smartly, and single-handedly run a company, yeah, and make his clients think that he is running a huge company, yeah, and did very well, yeah.
That's
One
cool.
example is that once, his clients often ask him to give the quotes, right? Deliver the quotes about the product, and he will often reply his clients that give me 20 minutes. I will talk with my I will have an emergency meeting with my team, and then reply with you. Yeah. Actually, there's no team behind him. He just go back to do research. Yeah, but it makes his client feel that his client is important, and it also gives him the time to do research. Yeah,
Wow.
excellent,
I
very
learned
excellent.
all the bosses learned too. That's cool. That's cool. Interesting.
But anyway, yeah. So just find anything you are interested in and read. Yeah. Keep. That's it. Yeah. And the reading is very efficient way to improve ourselves. Yeah. No doubt. Yeah.
What if we think the book we love but too difficult for us? What will you do?
I would just finish the book. Okay. And skip the content I couldn't understand, but I will have a glance of them. Yeah. Get familiar with them. One example is that when I was in university, yeah, I felt I was in love with IT technology, yeah. But the technology books, yeah, all of them, I couldn't understand. Yeah. I still got a lot of IT books and bring them home and read. Even I don't understand the content inside, but I felt excited. It's so interesting. What's this? I don't know. Another page, still don't know. Yeah, finish the book and move on. Yeah. But after years, yeah, after many years, I went to workplace. Yeah, I finally, yeah, got the idea what was writing in the books I read in university. many years later, I got some idea. Yeah. And there was, a language named SQL language, yeah, SQL language, yeah. It's a database management language, yeah. I had no idea what's writing in the book, a whole book of jargons. Anyway, yeah. I have no idea, but I finished flipping, yeah, just. Yeah. And even now, yeah. Do our best to get as much as we can, yeah. To put them kind of to receive the information from the book, even we could not understand, we have no idea, no clue, yeah. If it's important for us, yeah, it works. Even now, I read English books. A lot of content I don't understand, I will just read them and skip them, yeah. I would not try to check the dictionary or research, yeah, on website, yeah. Yep. Because after a lot of times I skipped a lot of content, but I also got a lot of content I could understand, and they are also good content, yeah.
Our English teachers also mentioned that you cannot check new words all the time, otherwise you already lost the interest of reading the book, and you are checking all the time. And sometimes you will get the meaning, you can guess the meaning from the content.
Yeah, the context, yeah. And actually, I think reading is like eating, yeah. And let's say we are trying to eat meat on the bones, right? Yeah. We just eat the easy part, and throw the bone away, yeah, and move on. For example, there's a book. There are bones and meats in the book. Yeah, we just pick the easy meat, eat, and drop others away. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's okay. I feel. Yeah, and after a lot of reading, eventually you will find that there are more meats. Yeah, for you. Yeah, there are. And for English vocabularies in the books. Yeah, I don't I don't encourage people to check the dictionaries because the context itself will give the vocabulary the meaning. Yeah, it's not the meaning in the dictionary; it's the specific meaning in the context. Yeah, it's the
Okay.
sense before and after the vocabulary give the meaning of the vocabulary. Yeah, it's not the sentences in the dictionary. Yeah, and the language is always changing. Yeah. Today we learned the English is not as the same English as 100 years ago. Yeah, I think 100 years later, people will speak the English we could not understand, but it's okay. Yeah. So no standard, just yeah, jump in, dive in.
Many Chinese learners are very struggled with English grammars. What do you think about grammar learning? Can you tell us about your learning of English grammar?
You know, I think people can just forget grammar and vocabulary. Yeah, just read things and talk with people. Yeah, if there's opportunity. Yeah, because it's not the grammar and the vocabulary they make English. Yeah, it's like it's very complicated. Yeah, it's very dynamic also. Yeah. You know, when we learn Chinese, right? Even before we went to school, we have no idea about the grammar and the vocabulary. We can communicate with our parents very well. Yeah. There's no thing named the grammar and the vocabulary, standard grammar and the vocabulary. Yeah. And I'm very, but I don't like that. I don't think that people they learn the standard vocabularies and the grammars, they can construct their English with the standard grammar and vocabulary. I don't think it's a good way. Yeah, I think it's yeah. It makes strange English. Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes and we got really struggled and always doubt of my English. Am I saying it correctly? Am I making a mistake? And more, and then it will make us want just to shut up. Never wanted to speak in English because always doubt of my English.
It's okay. And actually, there are a lot of my idea is the same that the language is very dynamic and it's always changing. And we are every one of us. Yeah, we are the changing part of the language. Yeah, when we speak our language, yeah, we are part of the language. Yeah, we can change the grammar and the vocabularies. Doesn't matter. Actually, we are contributing to the language when we change and when we make changes. If it's more efficient for us to communicate with each other, then the change is good. It will become the new standard in the future. Yeah. So don't worry.
English.
Yeah.
Don't have low speed.
yeah. So don't worry about mistakes because if there's no standard, no mistakes, all the purpose is for communication. Yeah, just communicate with people. If they could not get your idea, then you rephrase and you change the way you express, and eventually you will find a good way to talk with them. Yeah. And eventually they will get the idea what you are talking about. Yeah.
Wow. You have made a tremendous improvements in English learning. Our club members visualized your progress. So can you give us some advice to the current new graduates who wants to study English?
You know, I when I think if there's no standard method yet to start with. Yeah, the message I would give it to them, but is maybe useless for them. Yeah. You know, when we're in school, we study with standard textbooks. Yeah. Nowadays, some people still use standard textbooks, which I think they suck. And now we have more choices. We have software on mobile phone, very easy to use. Yeah. I think people should use their often. Yeah, they're easy and they're structured. They have quality content. Yeah, and we can even interact with each other. And also we have the video, a lot of English content. Yeah, from the online video platforms like WeChat channel and TikTok. They're all great. Yeah, so just use the most advanced, the most accessible tools, yeah, to help you, yeah. Don't stick with one tool, yeah. And another thing is that motivation is critical, yeah, for the process. And I would suggest that we have a long-term. It's a long-term investment, yeah, when we want to study a new language, yeah. It's not like something we start for 3 or 5 years. We will get promoted in our companies. Yeah, we will double our salary after we study English. No, there's no such way. Yeah, but once we get the new skill, yeah, to communicate with more people, we could we could do business with more people, right? Globally, yeah. So the benefit is huge in the long-term view. And even for most of us, we go to company and apply for new jobs, right? If we could speak English, yeah, we will get a better opportunity, yeah. We could help the company more, yeah, and help the clients more. So eventually we will make more money, right? But it's not obvious, but eventually we will make money, yeah. So I think it deserves our efforts, yeah. Even, you know, when I was in Weibo, yeah, our student, one of my classmates, yeah, he said that English learning is useless, yeah. I learned so hard for half year, yeah, still no progress, yeah. I still cannot speak as fluent as others, yeah. So what's wrong, huh? I will quit, yeah. Fucking expensive.
Those are the story of who is regretting his investment.
Yeah. And I told him that think about that we are in our 30s, right? 20s or 30s. Yeah. Think that in the future we will have 20 and 30 years to go in our career life, right? Even we spend 10 years to study English here. 10 years is a lot of time. I think even the dumbest person could master a new language in 10 years, right? We still get a lot of benefits after the 10 years. Yeah, we get the advantage over the people without the language skill. Yeah, so we could earn more in the job market. Yeah, so it's still a good investment, but it will definitely not happen in half year. Yeah, so long-term view. It's also also the reason, yeah, that motivates me, yeah, moves me, yeah. There's another story I could share is that once I was in the subway, yeah, in the subway trying to get on the train, and there was a foreigner, Indian guy, yeah, and he had trouble with the subway train system, yeah, to use the ticket, the digital ticket, and I helped him, and we had a short conversation, and he told me that it's strange that most people in here, they don't speak English, right? And he said that there are 3 languages, yeah, everyone shall master, yeah. First, the local language, yeah, The second is the national language. The third is the global language. Yeah. So basically, if we want to do business in our local community, yeah, we study the local language. Yeah. Kind of our mother language. Yeah. Something. But if we want to do business in a whole nation, right? We study national language. Yeah. So that's why most of people, they have their dialect, right, in their province. Yeah. But eventually, they will try to speak Mandarin. Yeah. Then they can communicate with people from different provinces. Yeah. But if people want to do business internationally, we must use English. Yeah. It's the only way. Yeah. So it's also the opportunity for us. Yeah. That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah, absolutely. I absolutely agree with that. That's cool. Wow. Thank you. Thank you. Wow. I also learned a lot of interesting stories and also got really inspired of your learning history. Even though, especially for people like you, and actually it's very typical for people. For some people, I saw it's just so hard for them to learn a new language, so struggle. But I can see that you still go through all the struggles and you just passed through all the difficulties and ended up express yourself fluently. So it's really, really great. Thank you. Thank you so much. And
Thank you. Yeah.
well, thank you. So this is a great conversation. Thank you for sharing your wonderful English learning experience with us. I think it's really empowering to people who want to learn English well. And it is really inspiring. And I hope that we can learn more from you in other aspects in the future. Because you also like AI technology. So I hope that we can see you next time. Okay?
Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Looking forward to your content. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for listening. Thank you all. I'll see you next time. Thank you, Rango.
See you.
Bye.